Honorable Joseph, Omo leaders na kanima yo ebe ni de. Salama tunsusu wo room wo.
I think it's live, right?
It's live now.
I think we can start.
Okay. All right. All right. Good evening to all of us. If my audio is okay, Honorable
Yes,
Joseph and Honorable Salama too. Let me know if my audio is okay.
it's fine. Yes.
Okay. All right. So you're all welcome to today's episode of our vetting of our leaders for the majority caucus. As you are privy, we did that of the minority caucus yesterday, and today we are doing that of the majority caucus as well. So if you are in, you are welcome. Honorable Salamatu, you happen to be the first to be in our midst. Kindly unmute your microphone and let's test your mic. Honorable Salamatu, kindly unmute your microphone.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
All right. Good evening and you are welcome. Can you hear me? Is my audio okay?
Yes, please. You're audible, Honorable GS.
Okay, all right. So you are welcome, Honorable Salamatu. We are starting with you for that of the majority caucus for today. As we indicated, we have a committee. Unfortunately, a few of them are not here yet, but then we will still have to start. Uh, we will still have to start. So just feel free. Feel free. It's been a long time. I think after Congress last year, we've not met.
Yeah.
So
No, yeah.
just feel free, easing up, and I only encourage that we go straight also to the point with our answers so that we can be quick with most of what we have come to do.
Well noted, Honorable GS.
Okay. So for today, I will start. If the others join us, then we continue. But then we have Honorable Joseph Gwachajimai with us as well. So Honorable Salamatu, when did you
Yes,
join?
Honorable Chair.
When did you join the Youth Empowerment Consortium? In which of the years?
That was in 2022.
Okay, in 2022.
Yes, please.
Right. And you've been a part of the Youth Model Parliament since, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, can you just brief us on some of the key positions and portfolios that you've handled so far?
Okay, so at Congress in 2022, I was elected as the second deputy speaker, where I deputized Honorable Presla, who was the first deputy speaker, and then Right Honorable Thomas Kofi, who was the speaker at that time. Then I also had the opportunity to serve as the administrative officer for Northern Bloc. That was in 2024, where I organized the Youth Leaders Summit. And currently, I'm the director for administration and agenda for the Northern Bloc for the year 2025.
Okay.
I've also served as the first deputy whip for Majority Caucus at Congress last year.
Okay. So
Yes.
what do you do for a living? And when do you usually close from work?
Okay, I am a midwife. I work with Ghana Health Service at the Walewale Municipal Hospital. Currently, I run a night shift as my schedule, where I start work at 7:30 p.m. officially, and then I'm supposed to close at 7:30 a.m. the next morning. Aside being a midwife, I'm also the founder of an organization called Triple S Foundation. But with Triple S, I don't have a specific time where I start or close from work.
Okay. So looking at your schedule currently, just as you just mentioned, how do you intend to mix? How do you intend to mix what you do and the activities and the others that the consortium also does? You know very well that some of the things we do can be very demanding, although these are voluntary. How do you intend to mix that? Since we usually also have meetings even in the evening, especially on weekends, how do you intend to handle that this time around?
Okay, thank you so much for your question, Honorable Chair. I think being a member of the Youth Model Parliament and also holding the various positions since 2022 till date, I've been able to merge or balance my work with the activities of YMP during this period. So I'll build on my strengths, which are the planning of my time or my schedules, and then also work on my weaknesses. That is at areas that have been absent before, if there is any. I'll work on the weaknesses and then build on my strengths so that I can work more proficiently in this year's Congress, Parliament.
All right, so I think I'll end mine here. Uh, Honorable Raphael Kumako, if you are here and you can hear me, kindly unmute your microphone and take your turn. Honorable Raphael. All right. In his absence, Honorable Joseph Boachajimai, kindly unmute your microphone and take your turn.
All right, yes, thank you very much. Honorable Salamatu, you're welcome. Good evening.
Thank you so much, Honorable Jose. Good evening.
All right, so I've worked with you for some time. Well, I don't doubt your capabilities. I know you would work, but I want to
Thank you so much.
I want to know more about you. Share with us your leadership skills and what you think you have unique bringing on board as the deputy majority chief whip, right?
Yes, please. The first deputy majority chief rep.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the question and also the comments on my work so far with you. So my leadership skills, my leadership journey, I think we are all witnesses to my service in the Youth Model Parliament since 2022 till date. And it's evident that I played a vital role in organizing the Youth Leaders Summit under the Youth Empowerment Consortium. That was last year, where I was successfully invited and had all my invitees or my guests attend our events. An example is the Honorable Member for Tamale Central, the Honorable MP for Tamale Central, that's Honorable Motala, and also the Honorable MP for Walewale constituency, that's Honorable KB Mahama. We had the Northern Regional National Youth Authority Director, then that was the former rather. Honorable Suleimana also attended. Then we have the Tolling District Director of NYA and also the Executive Director of NSEF also attending the event. And also we had His Royal Highness Na Adam of Janacham also attending the event. They didn't only impact the participants of the event, but they also shared with us some of the activities or some stuff that can guide us in having these leadership positions. And I can also say they helped us in getting some small financial donations to support our activities during the event. And aside that, I am a good
So
communicator.
what? Okay.
I'm a good communicator, I'm a lobbyist, and I am someone who is open and I network a lot. So with these skills, I can use it to work more. I can build on these skills to gain more popularity, not just to popularize Youth Empowerment Consortium or YMP, but to use these avenues to gain more resources to support in the growth of YMP.
All right. So share with us your vision, your goal for your caucus as a deputy chief whip.
So my goal for my caucus is to be the benchmark of a successful caucus in YMP.
And how do you intend doing that?
By calling my caucus members to order and also ensuring discipline among members, not just my members, and also having an effective communication with my leadership so that we can have a smooth sitting and also we can live to win some of our debates in house.
But you know you're going to deputize someone, right?
Yes, please.
And what if the person's vision does not go in line with what you have? Why are you going to solve it?
Okay, so this is where my communication and my lobbying skills will work. I will work with my senior in command, that is the majority chief whip, know what his visions and his missions are, Then I also tell him what mine is. Where we have different visions and mission, then we can sit together and then work on getting a unique vision and mission for the house.
So I know you, Salamatu, to be someone who is very hardworking, who doesn't like
Thank
to
you, sir.
stay at who doesn't like to stay at one point, who always want to move here and there, trying to put things in order and make things work. Why didn't you choose to say, okay, per the appointment that you've been given by a year, I will not go for any leadership position at the majority level, but stay behind and help in the organizations, or come to the programs directly and help, because we need people like you. Why didn't you choose to be there, but rather come in as deputy majority chief whip?
Thank you
Because
so much.
I am speaking from the skill, the leadership skills that you possess, the organizational skills that you possess. If you don't know, I know you possess that. So from that angle, why don't you bring that on board to the programs directors? I am not being selfish, but we will be happy to have you work with you. Why don't you say, okay, committee, per what you've said, per what the program director has said, I think I would like to work with the programs office than the majority leadership bench.
Thank you so much for the question. So just as it was mentioned, or as per the vision and mission of EH, it's not just about parliamentary or the administrative work. We have governance or leadership in general, and holding a position of a director for Northern, and also currently arranging for accommodation and meal for members who are attending the inauguration. I think I'm already playing the role, but I also want to be on the leadership bench of my caucus so that I can assist in getting our caucus to always win like we always do. So I'll like to blend both, but where I'll be needed in parliament, I prefer to also take part in the parliamentary activities so that I can blend both learning and then I can achieve my objective or my goal. Thank you.
Don't you think they're becoming selfish?
Oh yeah, okay. So you might see it to be that I am becoming selfish, but I don't see it to be so. At the programs level, I'm playing my role well. And when it comes to the parliamentary business too, I think I should be given an opportunity to learn as well. That's why I am going in for a much lesser position where I can blend both and then learn from both sides. Thank you.
Oh, so you think first deputy chief whip is a lesser position, right?
Not really.
But you
Kindly
just said
don't
you are going
misunderstand.
for
But
much lesser.
okay, yeah. So last year I was still the first deputy whip of my caucus, and I still took part in administrative activities. So since I was able to blend both last year, I think this year I can do more, or I can work in it and then get more proficient or right results as usual.
So it tells us that you are very knowledgeable when it comes to parliamentary issues. Why didn't you apply for majority leader? And this will be my final question.
Okay, so when it comes to parliamentary activities, yes, I am kind of equipped a bit, but I don't see myself equipped to an extent of going in for the leader. So I still want to be on the bench. When I am on the leadership bench, I'll still use the opportunity to learn and then see if I can file for their position next time.
As a follow-up. So does it mean that if
I hope it's not from my end. Though.
No, it's not from your end. I think it's from his ending, rather. Honorable
Thank
Joseph,
you.
can you hear me? Okay, all right. I think he's asked a lot. Honorable Raphael Kumako, if you can hear me, kindly unmute your microphone and take your turn.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Honorable Salamatu, good evening.
Good evening, Honorable Raphael.
Okay. So I have a quick question. As Deputy Majority Chief Whip, if your caucus member approach you that they are not satisfied with a speaker's decision or ruling, and then they need your advice on what to do next, tell us how you are going to advise that honorable member on parliamentary procedures that the person should go through to challenge or bring is able to challenge the speaker's decision.
Thank you so much for the question. Okay, so as a deputy whip, I wouldn't have much power to guide the honorable member, but all I'll do is to advise him to get us either a formal or an official report on why he wants to challenge the speaker's decision. Then I'll direct it to my leadership. That is the majority chief whip of my caucus. Then he can also pass it through our leadership. That's our majority leader and then the deputy. Possibly, if they can handle it, it will be done. If you also need us to all sit together and then decide on what to do, then we'll have a meeting and then we can then decide on what to do, then communicate it to our caucus members. Honorable Raphael, please,
Honorable Raphael, she's done.
GS. GS.
Yes.
Please, I didn't get an answer to my last question, a follow-up question.
Okay, so you can ask the question again.
Yes, thank you very much, GS. So, Honorable Salamatu, my final question,
yes.
okay? Don't worry. You know you are my friend.
Oh.
So finally, I want to find out if this committee grants you the opportunity of becoming the majority chief whip or the majority leader or deputy majority leader, are you saying you wouldn't agree or accept it in good faith?
Thank you so much for the question and also the recommendation, because I see it as a recommendation, but which I do appreciate. I highly do appreciate it, but I'll appeal to the community to kindly go with my choice for now. Then I can think over it and then make a decision later. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Honorable Raphael, do you have a follow-up or we should proceed?
Okay, so I have a quick follow-up.
Okay.
So, Honorable Salamatu, my follow-up is, do you have an idea about what is called procedural motion and substantive motion? If you have, kindly give us a brief difference between the two for us.
Thank you so much for the question. Though I don't have much knowledge on both, but from my little knowledge in English, I think procedural is more like a procedure. So when they say procedural motion, it's a motion that is still in process. And then when they say the substantive, I think that is final and then it's ready to be debated on. I don't really know much on about that because I've not really read to that stage, but that's what I think. Thank you.
Okay, that'll be all for now. Maybe at the end of the vetting, maybe I'll try and give the explicit explanation, since there will be others that will be coming. So thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
All right, thank you very much, Honorable Raphael. Honorable Francesca, kindly unmute your microphone and take your turn.
Okay, thank you very much, Honorable Chair. Honorable nominee, good evening.
Good evening, Honorable Francesca.
Okay, you're welcome. I just want to know how visible you are on social media, and then as a woman, and then vying for the majority position. we are very much aware the rate at which internet and then social media has been a channel for fake news, misinformation, and then misconduct. In your position as a woman, how do you think you can use your social media handle to advocate against misinformation, misconduct, and then disinformation? Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for the question, Honorable Francisca. So I am very active on social media. I am on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, I'm on LinkedIn. I use WhatsApp a lot. The question of misinformation and then misconduct. It's not really about being a woman, but in general, it's something that is on the rise and is alarming. So what I can do about it is to be an advocate on these two topics, that's the misinformation and disinformation. And fortunately for me, I have attended workshops that have really impacted me a lot on these two topics, not just that, disinformation and other forms of misinformation, where we've been trained on how to combat some of these things. So when I see a news or an update and then I see doubt in it, first I will inbox the person who made the post, if only I have that liability to find out where or how true or how factual the post is. If the person is able to give me the information I need, I'll request for references to make sure I am getting it from a reliable or a very good page, like a trusted person. Then I'll go and check on it. If I realize it is something that is not right, I'll come back and inform the person and let the person know that the information he or she is putting across is wrong and is misinforming the public. So it's better the person pull it down. And if I don't have the opportunity to meet or to have a chat with the person, I think I'll also do my own research on it, get to know how true it is, and then I can come and share a disclaimer, letting the public know or my cycle of friends on media know that this is a misinformation. Like the person who shared this post is misinforming the public, and possibly they should help me by sharing so that when it gets to the person, we can work on pulling the post or whatever it is down. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Finally, I want to put on record that are you very much aware that the trend at which we are using social media in this country, it's more of a worry, right?
Yes, please. Thank you so much. So social media, though, has advantages and disadvantages, but I think when it comes to our part of the world, we are rather experiencing the disadvantages more, because when you make a survey and then you just try to find out what people, especially we the youth, use social media for, you'll be disappointed to realize what they are using it for will have no positive impact, or to test, or maybe a few of them will really be using it wisely, but others will not be using it the right way. So it's really something that is of worry and should be looked at. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. I think I'll end here.
Honorable Jonati, kindly unmute your microphone and take your turn.
All right, so thank you, Honorable Chair. Honorable nominee, good evening.
Good evening, Honorable Joe.
All right, so you've had your moment with my co-panelists, and in your submissions, when the Honorable Chair Raphael was asking you some few questions recently, you made mention that you have not really studied the standing orders. And for that matter, you are not familiar with some of the terms. I don't know if I'm quoting you right.
Yes, please. I have studied, but not really
All right.
intensively. Thank you.
Right. So you vying for the office of First Deputy Majority Leader, and one of your duties is to bring your caucus into order, which you cannot do so without relying on the standing orders and the Constitution of the Republic. I want to ask you, as the First Deputy Majority Leader, supposed you are given the opportunity, how do you intend bringing the caucus into order so that the caucus will not be held in contempt of court, in contempt of parliament during presentations or um, work on the floor of parliament? I want to know, how do you intend bringing the caucus in order when you are exhibiting the slacking, in your studies of the standing order, because that is going to be your fundamental guide in your operations as a parliamentarian. So I want to know, how do you intend doing that? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable John, for the question. Okay, so when it comes to how to call my caucus or my members to order, I think I am equipped with the role of the the whips or the first deputy whip, and I I've made use of some skills from previous sessions, which I plan to build on and also learn more so that I can effectively manage or call my caucus to order when we are in parliament. So I'll work on that. And when it comes to reading the or getting enough knowledge from or understanding on this, I think where I am supposed to fit in, I am really doing so well in that I am learning, and life already is a learning process. So with time, I'll be able to catch up where I am slacking. Thank you so much.
Right, very well, thank you. Honorable Chair, that will be all for now.
All right. Thank you very much, panelists. Okay, so Honorable Salamatu, you've answered a lot of questions today, I think, so far. I wouldn't want to add more. If you have any question or any comment for the committee, I think you can pass it and take your leave of us so that we move on to the next person.
Okay, thank you so much, Honorable Chair. So what I have to say to the panel is to share my gratitude for having me and also to the YEC team for this initiative. We will do our best not to disappoint you. We'll do all our possible best again to get the name of YEC on the map, not just by representing our various constituencies, but by working hard to really show that we came for the grooming and we are working after it. Thank you so much. And also to my constituents watching me on YouTube, I want to say thank you so much for rallying behind me with your support. And to my honorable MP and his wife, I say thank you so much. May God bless us all.
Okay, so Honorable, then I think bye-bye and take care of yourself. All right.
All right, bye. Good night.
Good night. Okay, so Honorable Godson, if you can hear me, kindly unmute your microphone, and you are welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, General Secretary.
All right. So, honorable colleagues, Honorable Godson Goli is applying for Deputy Majority Leader role. Let's start with Honorable Raphael Kumako. If you can hear me, kindly unmute your microphone and let's take your question.
Thank you very much. Yes. Honorable nominee, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Okay. So, as a deputy majority leader, tell us the rules as stated in the standing orders of YEC. Your rules are stated in the standing orders of YEC.
Thank you very much for your question. My role as a deputy majority leader of Youth Model Parliament, possibly I will be deputizing my senior majority leader. And one of the rules that I know practically is that I'll be automatic member of the Privileges Committee in Parliament and serving hand by hand with my deputy majority leader, sir. Thank you very much.
So if you say you will be a member, automatic member of the Privileges Committee, what are the functions of the Privileges Committee?
One of the functions of the Privileges Committee is determining whether to withdraw the privilege of a member or to award or assign a member a privilege that he or she deserves. Thank you, sir.
Honorable member, can you give me the particular stand order that you are quoting from, the particular order that you are referring to?
Thank you, sir, for your question. I will plead with you. The order really escaped me. I don't know whether it's under 58. I'm not clear about that, so I wouldn't like to commit myself, sir.
Okay. All right. So as a deputy majority leader, if the majority leader is absent, then you act as the majority leader. I will be aware of that.
Yes, sir.
So in the case where majority leader is not available and they are supposed to step in, which other committees are you supposed to be part of?
Thank you very much for your question. If my leader is not around, I will be serving in the business committee that is drafting the business for the House. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Mr. Chairman, that will be all.
Very much. Honorable Francisca, let's take your question. Kindly, you have the floor.
Okay. Honorable nominee, good evening.
Good evening, madam.
Yeah, please kindly, can you share with us your the various social media platforms you are on and how you've been using the platforms to advocate youth development?
Thank you very much for your question. I would say I'm not an active member of social media, but basically I'm on Facebook and then LinkedIn. I use my handle to do a lot of write-up and some encouragement, and then encouraging the youth in the community to stay away from what you call red, drug abuse, and some social issue. Thank you, madam.
Okay, so you mentioned that you are not so much active on social media. Do you think it is relevant in our generation to be very active on social media? And do you think social media has an impact on youth growth? Thank you.
Thank you for your question, madam. Yes, for the dispensation that we find ourselves now, social media is one of the ways of doing things. So though I'm not active, I'm very active for the past maybe 6 months now. I'm very active on social media. I think that is where I saw the advertisement of YEC program, and then I applied through that medium on Facebook. So I think for now, it's one of the mediums that if you want to reach out to the youth, reach out to a lot of people, even selling is one of the media that you have to use. Thank you, madam.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. I'll end here. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's take the question. Honorable Joseph Bachajuma, kindly unmute your microphone and take the floor.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Honorable Godson, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, sir.
So I would like to state that among all of us here, I am the only person who is very cool, okay? So calm down and be ready, okay? Is that fine?
Oh, I'm fine, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So we know that leadership comes with responsibility, integrity, and accountability. Share with us how you, Godson, if given the opportunity as the deputy majority leader, you're going to be responsible, the strategy you're going to use to be responsible to your caucus, how you're going to be accountable to them, and how you're going to exhibit the integrity aspect of you as an individual or as a youth leader.
Thank you very much for your question. As a youth leader, you need to chart a course. And first of all, you have to understand the need of your followers. So basically, I need to have a meeting with my followers, and then we decide where to go. So in doing all this, it's people that you are leading, and their understanding and their concerns matters very much. So you can't do anything on your own as a leader. So for me to lead as a deputy majority leader, I need my people to be on my side. They need to understand me, and we need to understand each other. I will ask for their consent and the direction that they want us to carry the house. And that should be the main focus of my leadership style. So if the understanding is there, you see a leader, if the understanding is there, running a caucus will be a very easy one because you have everybody towing your line. Yes. Thank you very much. I will end it.
Are you going to, Honorable Raphael said something that you know that if your leader is not around, you're going to take charge. You know that.
Yes.
So, for example, your leader is not around. What leadership skills when it comes to accountability? What is the style you're going to use in handling the majority caucus? You know that the majority caucus is the caucus of the house. Is the caucus which thrives and do the business of the house, of the government, in this case, YEC. So how are you going to be accountable to them? And trust me, the people who are the majority caucus, whom you want to lead, are not people who you can, lead in any way. Let them be assured, give them the assurance because they are watching. And on their part, realize that they are all following. Give them the assurance that you, Honorable Godson Koli, if they give you the opportunity, you will be accountable. And the strategies you're going to be using to be accountable are ABC. So the strategies is what we need, or I need from you. Let us know the strategies you're going to use for the accountability of your caucus.
Thank you very much for the question. The leadership skills that I'll use, I think I will say that being a chairman of the welfare committee of my workplace for almost 3 years, which we deal with money at the same time, have population of 35, constant meeting, and then giving them the procedures and accounts of every meeting, what goes on, wherever we meet as a staff. I give them accounts and then the expenditure of. Sorry? Please, can I go on?
Yes, you can.
Okay, thank you very much. So in a term, I normally hold a meeting with them 3 times in a term, and then I give them how much you have in the account and how much you've spent, and then where we are taking the account, all the investments that we have done with the account. I think I run them day-to-day business with them. So anytime something pops, I call for a short meeting. It could be 5.
I think we've lost him.
Okay. Uh,
Okay, so
Sorry, sir.
we can
I
proceed.
think
okay,
my Zoom just popped.
if you are back, kindly be brief with the answer. Summarize it for us.
Thank you very much. So it's like holding a day-to-day meeting with them. It could be just 5 minutes meeting. Tell them what the problem is. Everybody's bringing his or her ideas, and then we come to a conclusion. Then we solve it. That's all. Thank you very much, sir.
Chairman, thank you.
Okay. All right. Honorable John Nate, kindly unmute your microphone and take your turn.
All right. Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. Honorable Godson, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right. So, as a deputy majority leader, right?
Yes, sir.
Suppose you are given the opportunity. About a month ago, we had an incident in Ghana where there was a fire outbreak in the Ashanti region. And we've got to know that the regional minister, appeared there and certain things happened. The fire service responded. Now, the majority side is the mouthpiece of government in parliament. In the absence of the majority leader, you being the leader of the house, I want to ask you, in which manner do you think you can best communicate such incident so that the regional minister will also not feel underrated and the fire service will also not feel, marginalized or not being treated well in the delivery of their duties on the floor of parliament? Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your question. One of the ways as a deputy majority leader, if becoming a majority leader, if my leader is not there, I will assume that position. I think I will call on the regional minister because he is the head of RESEC. So I'll call on the regional minister to hold a meeting with the Ghana National Fire Service to settle the issue, to calm down and then sit down, talk, and have amicable solution. And then communicate the response to me. Then I can communicate to the House what the outcome is. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Honorable Chair, that will be all for now.
All right. Okay. So, Honorable Godson, are you a card-bearing member of any of the political parties? Don't mention the party. Just want to know.
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay. And from your previous experience, have you been a member of any model parliament or any parliamentary structure before?
Not that much, but I've served on various committees. I mean, vetting, SRC executive in Accra Technical University. When I was there, I was part of the people who vet the SRC executives in 2012. Yes.
Okay, but then you haven't been part of a model parliament. Well, let's say you are a member of a model parliament, or you are even part of the leadership of that model parliament.
I'm not actually a leadership of the model parliament in 2012 in Accra Technical University, but I was given a responsibility to serve them.
Okay.
So I think that's what I did.
Okay, all right. Aside that,
to the best of my abilities.
I think for you, you had the opportunity of selecting a caucus. Why did you choose the majority caucus of youth model parliament instead of the minority caucus? Honorable Godson, can you hear me?
I hope it's not coming from my side. Hello, sir.
Can you hear me? Honorable Godson, can you hear me? Am I audible? Can any of the panelists hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah,
Yes.
I hear you. I can.
Okay. I think he's off. Okay, all right. He's back. Honorable Godson, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Okay, so I was asking that I think for you during your before we did the division of the caucuses, you had the opportunity to choose a caucus. Although these things are done randomly, why did you choose the majority caucus instead of the minority? What informed that decision, if you don't mind?
Thank you, sir, very much for your question. What informed that decision is I believe in the majority side of the house. I believe championing a greater cause for the betterment of YEC. I think that's what I choose the majority caucus, basically.
Okay. All right. So I think thank you very much for your time with us. If you have any question or any final comment to pass, the floor is open quickly so that we can also move on.
Chairman,
Yes.
Chairman, respectfully, before he passes any comment, on the
What?
question, respectfully, before he passes any comment, it's a card bearer member of any political party, he can feel free to share. Maybe I want to know. He can also feel free to share. Since we're in a democratic world, if he wants to share them, that's fine.
If he wants to share the party that he's a member of.
Yes, I don't think that is something that if
Oh,
only
okay.
he wants to share.
If he wants to share.
Yes.
Is it something you want to know?
Yes, I want to know.
Okay. Honorable nominee, Honorable Joseph Boachiajimai is indicating that if you don't mind, which of the political parties are you a member of?
Thank you, sir. I think if you wanted to know, I can see him back door, and then I'll let him know. But for now,
I'll come and see. I'll come and see you back
I'll
now, okay? I don't know why
Thank
the
you, sir.
question was asked here openly. I want to send it to me back door. Anyway, that's fine.
Okay, all right. So, Honorable Godson, your final words, and then you can take your leave.
Thank you very much, General Secretary. I would just like to thank you for the opportunity given to us to showcase our talent and then shape us, train us in leadership skills and governance. The opportunity is great. I am looking forward to that. So thank everybody in YEC for the great opportunity and the platform given to the young youth of Ghana to showcase their leadership skills. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. You can take your leave of us now.
Hello, sir.
Yes, so you can take your leave of us now. Honorable Godson, we are done, so you can take your leave. All right. Good evening, Honorable Bethel. If you can hear me, kindly unmute your microphone and put your video on as well.
Good evening, boss.
What is the issue? I can't see your face. Kindly position yourself well. We need to see your face. Honorable Bethel, can you hear me? If you can hear me, unmute your microphone and your video as well.
Boss, please, can you see me? Boss, please, can you see me?
No, your video is still off. We can't see you.
Wow.
Okay, so quickly, let's do yours. Honorable Bethel, you are welcome. This is the vetting committee. So Honorable Bethel
Thank you, boss.
applied for that of the deputy majority leader role. We will start this with Honorable Raphael. If you can hear me, kindly, let's continue. You can take the floor.
Okay, so thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Honorable Betty, tell us a bit about the role that.
Honorable Raphael, seems your voice is very down.
Is it okay now?
Is it from my end? Honorable Joseph, can you hear him?
His voice is very far.
Hmm.
Then let somebody continue. Let me reposition.
Okay, Honorable Francisca, kindly take the floor with your turn.
Honorable, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Kindly share with the panel how you use your social media and then the various platforms that you are visible on.
Yes, really, I use the social media platform, but not all times. Hello?
Honorable Francisca, can you hear me? Honorable Jonati, if yours is okay, I think you can come in. The network,
All
I
right.
think, has started.
All right. Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. Honorable Bethel, good evening.
Good evening, Honorable Boss.
Yeah. I think that the boss will have to rest for now. All right.
Okay, Honorable.
So you are vying for the office of a deputy majority leader,
Yes,
and
please.
I want to ask you, in terms of communication and in terms of self-expression, okay, self-expression, what what percentage can you rate yourself when it comes to expressing yourself in debates or discussions? What percentage can you rate yourself?
Okay, thank you very much for the question. Please, 50%.
50%. That
Yes,
means the
please.
half. Now I want to ask you, on the floor of parliament, in the absence of the majority leader, suppose you are given the opportunity, you are now the leader of the house, and that means most of the expressions will be done by you. In which manner can you bring together your 50% rating to make sure that the house is in order and that your caucus members are not misguided, which results in them being sacked by the Speaker of Parliament from Parliament and all from the House and all that? How well can you bring those things together to make sure that the order is maintained in the caucus and in the House as well?
Okay, thank you very much for the question. Before order can be taking place, I need to be someone who is humble, respectful. Then if I have this characters in me and a listening ear, at least the caucus members will understand any time or any moment I communicate to them or being ordered in parliament. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Honorable Raphael, kindly take your turn.
Thank you very much. My voice is clear now.
It's still the same.
Hey, what's happening?
Okay,
Hey.
Honorable Joseph Boachajima, I don't know the issue with Honorable Raphael's. Honorable Joseph, kindly unmute your microphone and take the floor.
All right, yes. Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So, Honorable, kindly share with us what do you think you are good at?
I didn't get the question.
Share with us what you think you are good at. What are you good at? What is your something you can say that this thing is it's something that Bethel holds and he can perform perfectly.
It's like it's breaking no, please.
I am asking you to share with us what you are good at. Honorable, can you hear me?
Honorable Bethel, he is asking one thing that you are very good at, one initiative, one leadership that you are very good at.
Honorable, are you typing?
No, please. Please, your question again.
I am asking you to share with us what you are good at.
Okay. I'm good at the skills of communication, writing, reading.
Chairman, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Chairman, the microphone is muted.
Okay, Honorable Bethel, currently, what do you do for a living?
Please, I work with two NGOs, which is MasterCard Foundation and Clip Ghana.
Okay. And have you been part of a model parliament before, whether from school or currently from the NYA or any other organization?
No, please, but I've been SSC Vice President at UDS, please.
You were what?
SSC Vice President.
Come again.
I said SRC Vice President, please.
SRC Vice President.
Yes,
Okay.
boss.
Of which of the institutions?
Please, UDS.
UDS. Okay. All right. Thank you very much for your time with us this evening. Your final words, in case you have any follow-up question or a remark, kindly leave us with it, and then we'll say thank you.
Oh, I'm okay.
You're all right. So thank you very much for your time, and take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Honorable Jose Agbamazi, good evening. If you can hear me, kindly unmute your microphone and your video as well. Honorable Jose, kindly unmute your microphone and your video as well.
All right. I think it's better now.
Okay. Good evening, Honorable Jose. How are you? Honorable Jose,
Good
can you
evening.
hear me? Honorable Joseph and the panelist, is my audio okay? Can you hear me?
Yes, please, you're audible.
Yes, the audio is okay.
Okay, Honorable Jose, good evening. Your audio is very bad. I don't know if it's from the earpin you are using or something. All right. Good evening, Honorable Desmond. Kindly unmute your microphone if you can hear me. And put on your video as well. We would like to see you. Okay, so you are welcome, Honorable Desmond. So
Thank you very
panel
much.
members, Honorable Desmond is applying for that of the first deputy majority whip. So let's start with Honorable Raphael. Honorable Raphael, if you can hear me, kindly take the floor.
Okay. Good evening, Honorable Desmond.
So it's
Good
okay.
evening, Honorable Raphael.
All right. So, Honorable Desmond, tell us about the role that you apply for. That's the first deputy majority whip.
Yeah, thank you very much, the General Secretary. I will be assisting the substantive whip, that is my boss, in keeping order within my caucus and also directing the voting pattern of the majority caucus. So basically, this is going to be the rule.
So, if you say directing the voting patterns of your caucus, what exactly do you mean by that?
Oh, thank you very much. The interest of the caucus, I mean, now we as a caucus, we have to always be one, go the same direction as to push the agenda of the house, of the youth model parliament, that is government business. So to make sure that government business is done and achieved. So that is what I mean by directing the voting pattern.
Okay. Honorable, do you have your standing orders with you?
Not really. I don't have. I have it on the phone, but since it's not printed, I don't have it right here with me.
And I'm sure you are familiar with the standing orders.
Yes, I've gone through it.
So, as a first deputyship, what committees are you supposed to be on per the standing orders?
I know per standing order 127 or so. I'm supposed to be on the publicity committee. Yes.
And what's the function of that committee?
Yeah. Since as the name suggests, publicity and public relation. So that is communicating and also the interaction of the government business that's interacting with the public and also members of parliament. And we'll be in the forefront discussing and champion their communications, the ideas and decisions of government. So that is the work of the committee.
Okay. So since joining EEC and then also applying for this role as you are being vetted for today, have you in any way publicized the activities of EEC in any platform? If yes, which platform and how did you do it?
Okay, thank you very much, Honorable Raphael. I've done that on my Facebook, what do you call it, stats. You know, this WhatsApp stats sometimes links to the Facebook stats, which disappears after some is it 24 hours? Yes, I've done that publicity on my stats, the roadmap to the swearing in and stuff. Yes.
Okay, so last one. Who is the first deputy majority whip for the National Parliament?
First deputy, Honorable, this MP for Ada, Comfort, the name Kujo, Comfort Kujo. Yes, Honorable Comfort Kujo, Ada MP, yes. Sure.
You are sure about that because it seems like you're asking me.
Yes, I'm sure. Is the name that, you know, there's another name that I'm not able to pronounce. I'm not very sure, but the MP for Ada and Comfort Kujo, yes. That one I know. That two names, I'm sure.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
All right. Honorable Frances, kindly take your turn.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. Honorable, kindly share with us, how do you use your social media and which platforms are you visible?
Thank you very much. The Chair, I am on Facebook, X, TikTok. Yes, but I'm not that vibrant, but I'm on almost all the social media handles. So once a while I go, I read through to check the trends. Once a while, yes, I do. I'm on almost all the platforms. As to how I use it, I am not that active on social media. So once a while, I comment on issues, national issues. I comment on national issues. That is all.
Right, thank you very much. So I want to know how you're going to pair your office, how you're going to use your social media handle to advocate youth growth, and then secondly, youth empowerment. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you very much. The consortium over the years has always championed youth development and leadership training. And as a member, even without the office, that is what I am doing. Anytime we post YEC, you find some people asking of it, some colleagues of you asking of it, and wanting to know more what actually it entails. And through that, I am doing some little education. So it will continue. It's going to be same. But when you are giving, when I am giving the post of the whip, it means that I will be meeting, I'll be in the front line, because there you have to meet people, all the members. You meet them one on one, and you talk to them, and you will be their source of, let's say, their mouthpins. So they will come to you as and when there's a challenge, and they want to talk to the leader or something, or through the speaker. They want to talk to the speaker, and through that, I'll get more, I'll be more vocal. But now, at my level, I am doing the education, and people are inquiring more about YEC, and I'm doing it. I'm doing the education, and people are getting to know more of it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Honorable Chair.
All right, thank you. Honorable John Nate, kindly unmute your microphone and take your turn. Okay, Honorable Joseph Boachajuma, if you can hear me, kindly take your turn.
All right, thank you. Yes, thank you. Honorable Desmond, you are welcome once again.
Thank you very much.
All right, so you are applying for deputy majority leader, right?
Whip, please. Deputy Whip.
Right, so share with us how you're going to use a unique accountability strategy in handling the caucus you want to lead. In the case where your leader is not available and you've been asked to take place, sometimes GS, myself, or any officer at YEC will call you, let's do this, let's do that. How do you see yourself? How are you willing to lead your caucus? Don't forget that people you want to lead are not, quote unquote, small people. They are worrisome, trouble, and will worry you. So let us know. Give us the assurance, give them the assurance of proper accountability so that they can count on you as their leader.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Mr. Choi, there's one thing that I'll be taking very serious in my first few weeks, if I'm given the note, and that is to let the caucus have some level of confidence in me, and that is going to be a task that I will be embarking on. If they come to terms that Desmond is someone that will always stand for the interest of the caucus and not himself, if I work to get that confidence, it means that anytime I am on my feet, anytime I'm trying to whip them in a certain line, they will give me the benefit of the doubt, knowing that I am not doing anything in my own interest or trying to jeopardize their interest, but rather it is in their interest. So that is what I have to convince them. I have to work to convince them that I am always going to be working for them and in their interest, and that is the interest of business, government business. And if that confidence is gained, I think it is self-accountable. If people have confidence in you that you are doing things for them, yes, then it means that you are open and they can ask you questions, and then there will not be doubt. And when there is no doubt in the transparency, it means that accountability is halfway through. So that is one thing I'll be doing, gaining the confidence of my caucus and them believing in me. So I'm assuring them that
you've been talking about convincing. So your strategy that you think you can use or adapt is to convince the people you think are on the platform.
Oh, not letting them know that convincing in the works that I'll be doing, in the way that I'll be communicating to them, such that they will know that anytime I am communicating, it is in their interest. And that is what I mean by convincing, so that they will come to believe and have some confidence in you that this guy is one of us and is for us. Exactly, that's what I meant.
Okay. In case any YEC official calls you to do something contrary to what parliamentary rules or possibly engagements are about, but it's in the interest of YMP, as a leader, how are you going to handle this? Because you become an intermediary between YEC and your caucus. Since you are leading your caucus, are you going to side with them and fight YEC or YMP? Or since you're also under an organization which is YEC and YMP, you're going to come to YEC or YMP to gain the favor from General Secretary for any appointment to fight YMP. So how are you going to handle this?
Thank you very much, General Secretary. It is, in the standing orders, there are ways of which we get things done, and then to do things that is not in the interest of my caucus, that I will not do. To do things that is not, that's the general, that is unparliamentary. If I heard you say things that are not in line with parliamentary, to do things that are unparliamentary, no, I will not do. One thing I will do, I'm sure, that one I am certain, is that I will always do what is supposed to be done in such that even in my absence, anybody stepping in will be comfortable to continue and also to defend. Yes, I will not be doing things that will jeopardize the leadership, but also to compromise my integrity and then the integrity of the trust of the people. No, that I will not do. Thank you very much.
Finally, GS, there is a problem. And the problem is that we have a lot of women on the program, but majority of them are not showing up, taking responsibilities. Let us know how possibly you might not have the interest of bringing women, but YEC has the interest of including women in the leadership structure and any activity. Let us know as a deputy majority leader what you think about and how you are willing to bring them on board. If you don't support that, you can also make us know that you don't support women empowerment.
Thank you very much. I support women empowerment so much, and then it's a worry that our hardworking women sometimes don't show up. But the reason is not that they are not capable or they are not confident in themselves or something, but the aspect of election is something that scares most of our women away. So I will suggest that when giving the nod, I will suggest, or even now, I'll suggest that when it is appointments, where there is no election, let's consider the women and also the ladies and appoint them, and they will do marvelous things. The few that are elected, they do marvelous things. But sometimes, because when they are competing with men in a contest like election, when there's a man, they feel like, because it's a struggle. That is what is sometimes pushing them backwards. But when it's appointment, let's give them the chance. Let's get them appointed into the various positions, and let's witness the good things that they'll be doing for us. So I support that so much, Mr. Chair.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, panelists. Honorable Desmond, I like your line of answering. If it was yesterday, possibly I wouldn't have mentioned it. Maybe because of the streaming we are doing live. But you've done well, you've exhibited a lot. that you know exactly what you're about. So let me mention it for the sake of others who've joined us. There is what we call premium, that you need to put premium on some of the things that you do. I don't know whether it's the positioning of your phone or something, but the way you are seated, all right, the way you are seated, uh, your hands and the way they are hanging and relaxed than the rest. In the
Yeah, okay.
next phases of other engagements like this, kindly just look for a nice table somewhere, sit well composed. I hope you can hear me. I'm
Yeah, I can hear you
saying
loud and
this
clear.
before even we are done and all the other things because you have it. If you work on that, I believe you will go far with it. So kindly work on that. That is the only thing I will say. I won't ask you any other question. All right. So thank you for
Thank you
your
very
time.
much.
If you have any question for us or any remark also, you can leave it with us and take your leave.
Thank you very much. I must say I'm sorry about that. And then, unfortunately, I'm still at work, and so it's quite noisy. So I have to find myself in somewhere a confined area. That is why it's a waiting room actually. So I really don't have the luxury of tables, and so that will position myself very well. So that is why it's this way. So I'm very sorry about that. And next time, I'll work on that and find a better place.
Okay.
And to you all, thank you very much for the opportunity that you've given all of us. Since that night, I came across YMP on Facebook and applied. I've never regretted. Everything is on point, and we are looking forward to meeting ourselves one on one. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. Kindly take your leave of us.
All right.
Honorable Michael Adombila, good evening. If you can hear me, kindly unmute your microphone, and we will need your video as well. Kindly unmute your microphone so that we can take your turn. Honorable Michael Adombila. Honorable Michael, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Good
All
evening.
right, good evening, and you are welcome to your session of vetting tonight.
Thank you.
You are welcome. So you should feel free. I think for you, we've been together for a very long time. So feel free. Let's start with Honorable Raphael Kumako. If you can hear me, kindly unmute your microphone and take the floor. Honorable Raphael. Okay, Honorable Joseph, if you are on, kindly unmute your microphone and.
All right. Thank you, dear. Honorable Michael, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I want to congratulate you. You have been one of the pillars of YFP over the years, and I trust you. I know what you bring on board. What position did you apply for, please?
The Deputy Majority Leader.
Deputy Majority Leader. I know you can do it. And I know the skills you possess. So, yes, I humbly want to enjoy your day. I want to inform you that Honorable Michael can proceed with him. I have no questions.
I can't hear you, Honorable Joseph.
Honorable, yes, I am saying that you can proceed with him. I have no questions for him. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Honorable Raphael, if you can hear me, kindly unmute your microphone and let's hear from you. Okay, Honorable Francisca, it's your turn. Honorable John Nate Tete, if your network is okay now, you can unmute your microphone and let me hear from you. Let's hear from you. Okay. Honorable Michael, I think the others are not asking the question. Let me ask you the few questions that I have. There is no doubt about your competence and your availability and the rest for the program. I think it's been 4 years or so that you've been with us. There's no doubt about any of what you can do. why out of all the positions and the portfolios is the deputy majority leader that you decided to go for? I think after this leadership is set up, there is also the part where there is speakership nominations coming. Why did you elect that majority leader?
The latter part of your listen, I couldn't hear the latter part. If you can just repeat that.
Okay, so I was saying that there are a lot of other portfolios and positions. There is speakership, there are others, there are ministerial openings coming and the rest. Why did you choose to go for that of the deputy majority leader?
Okay, thank you. I'm very happy for the opportunity. Yes, as I always say, I would have loved to serve in any other capacity, but looking at other activities surrounding me, should I go for a main position like that? In a way, you may not see the best outcome of it. But I think that if I should assist somebody, guide the person in whichever way, it will rather position the caucus in a better way than to take it on myself, and there will be disappointment. So it's about a strategy here, not to fail wildly. Thank you.
Okay. But then if it's about the strategy as well, you could also be part of, let's say, the head of a committee, and then as a member without necessarily being part of the leadership of the caucus, let's say the deputy or the majority leader himself, and still be able to support the strategy and other ways going forward. I just want to understand why the deputy majority leader, because there are others. You could still be in the house and as a senior colleague or a senior member of the house, I believe you'll be given the ear when it's time to map strategies during some of these encounters and sittings.
Yes, it's true. I can be anywhere, even not even having any position yet contribute effectively. But by way of also building my profile, at least you should occupy that leadership role to, as it were, also learn something about it. You sometimes you think that you know it until you step into the situation, and then you'll be able to learn new things which would guide the future. Thank you.
All right. So if Honorable Raphael is not back, I think that will be all for your session. If you have any follow-up question or any other statement, I think you can leave us with that and take your leave.
Okay. Thank you. I'm most grateful. You see that I delayed a bit in coming on. It's because I'm at school and I needed to leave the streets and then come to a place where the noise will be minimal. Yes, I'm grateful for the opportunity once again. We are building this whole house together. So we are in it together. And regardless of the outcome that will come, I'm ever ready to support the activities of YEC. Even if it got to a point where I'm not an active member, I will still contribute to the development of YEC so that at the end of the day, we'll all be proud of it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable. Thank you very much. You may take your leave now, please.
Okay, thank you.
Honorable Emmanuel Amponsan, good evening. Kindly unmute your microphone and put on your camera for us. Good evening, Honorable Emmanuel.
Yeah, good evening, GS. It's been a while.
Yes, it's been a while. I think from November last year, we've not really had most conversations. You are welcome. Feel free as well. I think currently Honorable Raphael is not that active one. Honorable Francisca, if you can hear me, kindly unmute your microphone and take your turn. Okay, Honorable John Nati Tete, if your network is okay, can you take your turn? All right, Honorable Joseph Gwachajima, kindly take your bite.
Thank you, GS. Honorable Mpansa Emmanuel, you're welcome.
Thank you, my boss.
So why were you laughing when GS mentioned my name?
Oh, nothing serious.
All right, thank you. So you applied for the position of
Deputy Majority Leader.
Why not Majority Leader?
Well, if I know you've been active on the page, initially I made my intentions contesting for the majority leadership. After some consultations, later on I realized Honorable Jules has also made his intentions, and then life keeps telling you that never outsmart the master. And I know Honorable Jules, he's one of the well-experienced guys when it comes to youth model parliament. He's been there, he has occupied so many positions. So I thought of it that why not? This is an opportunity for him to also lead the house because he has been deputy for so many years. So why not? Let me, one way or other, try to assist him when the opportunity comes so that he can take the role. That was the reason why I decided not to go for that position again.
So you decided to sacrifice for Honorable Jules?
Yes, please.
Okay. Do you believe in resetting?
Come again, please.
Do you believe in reset?
Oh, yes. I believe in reset. With life, life always gives us an opportunity when you are alive. So sometimes some of the things are one way or other destroyed, or maybe in a position where it does not favor the community again. It's better you sit back, plan things again, then start from there again. So reset, I do believe in reset.
Then why did you have to sit down and say because he's a senior colleague, because he's been in parliament, because of this, because of that, knowing very well that you're also competent, capable, and committed, you can do the work. You decided to say that because he's a senior colleague, you are getting back. Then it means you don't believe in reset. You don't see yourself that leader who can occupy that position better.
Oh, not really.
Why should you allow Rabu to say be a threat to you?
I don't see him as a threat to me, but he's someone I respect a lot. And then when you respect somebody a lot, sometimes you need to sit back and allow them to take the lead, and then you give them the support. Reasons why I decided to give him a support rather than contesting him.
If the opportunity to contest for General Secretary for YEC is given, would you go in for it?
If I will go in for, but depending on those I'll be contesting with.
So the position as General Secretary is given and Edward Mafo is in there, Joseph Wachajman is in there, Francisca is in there. Will you still contest or not? Or you
No.
still say why?
I'll stay back and learn from them.
Then I think, Honorable Chair, with your permission, I think Honorable Mpansa Emmanuel doesn't want to be a leader because he always wants to sit down and allow people to go. And by that, I want to say that I trust him. I know he can do better. So I will end here. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Honorable Ponsan Emmanuel, per the dictates of the standing orders of the House, kindly give me about 2 rows of the Deputy Majority Leader. 2 rows. What are some of the
Okay.
duties and responsibilities of the Majority Leader of Youth Model Parliament?
Oh, okay, sure. One is assisting the majority leader in running the business of the day, and then help manage the floor debate and votes.
Okay. Aside that, I learned you were the marshal of the House.
Yes, please.
You've seen a lot of banters at the floor of the House before.
Sure.
How do you intend to control, if I may choose the word, your caucus in a situation where there's a brawl and every side of the House is up? I think we saw one during Congress this time, and no one
Yes.
wants to sit down. As the caucus deputy leader, what strategies are you going to employ to make sure that there is decorum actually coming from your side of the House? Because this time around, I keep on saying the people we have or the honorable members are very competitive. Aside being competitive, they are ready to engage as well. And you can have the minority typing at 2 a.m. So it's going to be that kind of a vibrant house. How do you intend to play that role and lead your caucus to still achieve its goals and purpose?
Okay. For being a marshal before and then understanding how to keep order in parliament, as a leader, you should always be ready to know the weakness and the strength of your group. And the moment you know the weakness and the strength of your group, you should be able to handle them. So with the reference you made of last Congress, where the whole House were standing on their feet, yeah, and tears here, this were this, you have to have some few people in your group where you understand that with these people, you can be able to bring order at your side. So quickly, you call the whole group together, you speak to them, and then you can be able to control that uproar.
Okay, all right. Lastly, as the deputy majority leader, which of the committees of the House are you an automatic member of? Just give me one.
Come again, sorry.
Which of the committees of the House are you an automatic member of as the deputy majority leader?
I'm not really sure about that one.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much for your honesty. And thank you also for your time. If you have any final words, either a question or a commendation, any of it, kindly pass it so that we move on to the next person.
Oh, it's just to say thank you very much to you and then the vetting committee for the opportunity given to us again, for us to once again meet again in Accra. I always say Yank and then YMP, one way or the other, has been able to bring some of us to Accra always, because some of us, if not YMP, then what business do you have to do in Accra? And this alone will bring some people to see Accra for the first time. So thank you very much for this opportunity.
Oh, I see. I see.
All right. Thank you very much. You can take your leave now.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Honorable Samuel, good evening. If you can hear me, kindly unmute your microphone and your video. We would like to see you.
All right. Good evening, sir.
Okay. How are you? I hope you are fine.
Yes, please.
Have you eaten already? Or you eat later?
Of course, I ate fufu.
Okay. All right. That is fine. So feel free. This is your session.
All right.
And I will only treat that straight to the point. Honorable, if you hear me, kindly.
Hello, GS, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. You are audible.
All right. Honorable Samuel, you're welcome. Good evening once again.
Good
Can you share
evening,
with
sir.
us the position you are vying for?
Okay, so thank you very much. I'm vying for the position of second deputy majority whip.
Let me know one basic leadership style that accompany the position you are vying for or the office you want to occupy.
Okay, so leadership is all about understanding. So I believe in all inclusiveness.
All right. Thank you, GS. Thank you.
Okay, so Honorable Samuel, currently, what do you do for a living?
Thank you very much. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm into agribusiness. And I also
Oh,
run an organization called Young Achievers.
okay. What in particular do you do with the agribusiness?
So the agribusiness, I'm into pig farming, livestock, poultry. I also do Gary mix that I named Sky Gary Mix, which is an all a 4-in-1 product. We have the Gary, we have the sugar, we have cocoa extract, and then milk powder. And I'm also into
Oh,
local veterinary service.
okay. All right. Is this your first time of being part of a model parliament?
Yes, please.
Okay, so what inspired you to want to be on the leadership bench of the house? What is your inspiration?
Um, as a youth, I believe in challenging myself to learn more because of late I've come to like politics, and then I want to bring great change to the people of my constituency and the region as a whole. And then this is an opportunity for me to learn from the already experienced ones on the floor. And I believe this is where I want to start from.
Okay. Are you a card-bearing member of any of the political parties?
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Okay. How active are you within the party at your local level? Do you play any role? They just ended the election campaigns. How active were you?
I was very active campaigning for my MP who won the elections. So, doing
Okay. All right. Now, as the second deputy majority whip, what exactly are your roles by your understanding this far? I know you just joined us, you've not really had much of and the rest. What is your understanding about the role that you just applied for? What are your duties?
right. Thank you very much for the question. Upon going through the standing orders, uh, as a deputy or second deputy shape, to maintain law and order and also convince people when it comes to voting pattern to make sure my caucus is always on top of the game.
All right. Uh, all right, that is fine. Aside that, how often and what are the social media platforms that you are on? What name do you use on social media?
All right, thank you very much. I am on all social media platforms, and the name there is Samuel Skylab.
Okay.
Samuel. I'm on TikTok. I'm on X, Facebook, WhatsApp, and in fact almost all the social media handles. But the organization I run, and then my business name also has its social media handle. The business name is Sky Farms, where I hold trainings, like I facilitate programs, then I put it online. And then the young achievers too, anytime I organize trainings and meetings with the youth, I put it there. So some more Skylab, young achievers, and then some Sky Farms Ventures.
All right. I think that will be all for now. That will be all for now. If you have any final word, a question or a remark, kindly pass it so that we can move on from here.
All right, thank you very much. I don't have anything much to say, but I believe leadership is not all about experience. It's about devoting one's time to work and then try as much as possible to play the role that you have been assigned to leave legacy for other people who will take up your position in the future. So thank you very much for this opportunity.
All right. Thank you very much. You may take your leave now, please. Honorable Richard Sarah, good evening. If you can hear me, kindly unmute your microphone and let's hear from you. If you can hear me, kindly unmute your microphone. I understand you said you are in some bush, but still, let's see if you can see your face for the sake of identification. Richard Sarah, good evening. Oh, okay, you've left the bush.
Well,
If you can hear me, kindly unmute your microphone.
good evening, GS and the team. I'm
Yes,
still in the
I
bush.
understand you said you are in some bush.
Yes, I'm still
But
there.
let's see if you can see your face. Okay,
Yes,
so I think you are using maybe two phones or something. So one is giving a feedback. You've left the bush.
I'm still in the bush.
Are you on two phones? It seems one is giving us a feedback.
Okay, I think I'm watching live on YouTube. So
Okay, so just close the voice on that of the YouTube so that. Have you done that?
yes, I've done that. I don't know if you can hear me now.
Yes, now it's okay. So you are welcome and feel free. Honorable Joseph Gwachajimai, if you can hear me, kindly mute your microphone and take your turn.
Honorable Richard Sarah, good evening. You are welcome.
Good evening, Director. Thank you for having me.
Please help me know the position you advance.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I've applied for the position of Majority Chief Whip for the period of 2025 YMP year. Thank you.
So I've been with you for some time now. I know why you bring on board. Why didn't you go for majority leader or speaker?
Thank you, Mr. Chair, for the question. I thought of that very well, and I think my next role actually will be for the speaker and not the majority leader. I always want to push my fellow comrades to that end, and so I am one of the people who spoke to Honorable Jose to contest for that role, so that we can all support him to have a better front when it comes to the majority bench. Because I'm doing your work, you have been serving as the chief whip since I joined YEC in 2021, and over the years I've been doing a great job for you, and you yourself you can attest to that. Thank you.
There is no way you can bribe me here.
I'm not.
So kindly help us understand that, every young person who gets into such organization has his or her own interest. And you know that leadership and governance and political leadership is about influence and interest. So I want to know from you, one, are you a card-bearing member of any political party?
Thank you, Mr. Chair, for the question. Actually, I'm not a card-bearing member of any political party, but I'm an associate to a political party.
Do you mind sharing?
Well, I don't have any problem sharing it since I'm not a card-bearing member, but just an associate. I'm an associate to the National Democratic Congress, and I've served on some of their positions in the thing, even though I'm not a card-bearing member, but I was their electoral commissioner back in Accra Technical University. So,
All right, so you believe in the resetting agenda?
Yes, sure, I believe in it.
So why didn't you apply that in your case, that you want to reset the mentality of the youth, and by that you believe and you know yourself that I, Rich Seram, could be a best majority leader? So Honorable to say, even though you've been there for quite a long period of time, I see myself there, I can do better, taking into considerations the leadership skills that I have in me, and looking at your influence on social media, how you respond, how you communicate, very good on social media. I know you could have been a perfect majority leader. I would want to go and talk to Honorable Jose, and I believe Honorable Jose will listen to me. By that, if he listens, he will step down. Would you accept the offer to be the majority leader?
Thank you, Mr. Chair, for the question. I believe the majority leader, when it comes to parliamentary proceedings, the majority leader is just the majority leader, but the main work is done by the whip. That we have a major challenge when it comes to the whipping system of our parliament, and the role, as I see it, is an organizing one to ensure that your members are available at all time. And so I think we need someone who is more active to do that work for the majority leader to go through with his processes. So I thought that I am the best to lead that organizing role, to ensure that the house is always in order for him, the majority leader, to come out with his policies and ensure that we are always on top of government business. For that reason, I do not see the necessity of contesting him, but to be a supporting role to ensure that I put things in its rightful perspective so he can work well. Thank you.
How are you going to bring on board all the women on the program to also participate fully? Because I understand that you are very good at bringing women together. You are very good at associating with women. You know their strategies in communicating with women. How are you going to apply this in your role, if given the nod?
Mr. Chair, thank you very much for the question. I think our chairman, who is the general secretary of YEC, can attest to the fact that women are good. Just that I'm not that active when it comes to approaching them, and so I think the few ladies that I get close to, I encourage them to join the program. When you watch our page, you can see that I have been talking to them, especially the ladies, so that they will contest. Honorable Salamatu was one who approached me asking whether she wants to contest or not, and I said she should go up and do it because we don't have ladies. So I think I'm one of the people who convinced her also to do. If not, we will not have anybody contesting as a lady from the majority bench. And so I always try my best to talk to them. And now I hope that Jesus brought beautiful ladies, so that come May 3rd, when I come to Accra, I'll meet more and I'll also have my. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, thank you.
Honorable Joseph,
thank
are you done?
Mr. Chair, please, thank you. Let him go. Thank you.
All right. Honorable Sarah, I think for me, I don't have a question for you. You've done a good job in the past. I think is it 2021 at AMA you were with us. Through all the processes, it's been a lot of ups and downs. You've been one of the pillars of the house, and we have no doubt in your abilities, having run as the ship, even for Congress and the rest. So we know what you can do. I don't have any question for you at this point. If you have any question or maybe a last remark also, you can leave it with us. And Honorable Joseph, your hand is up again.
Yes. I wanted to find out. He said you can attest to the fact that women are good. I want to hear your side, please.
Okay,
Mr.
so
Chairman.
it has to do with how most of the women, when we give them the chance on the floor of the house, conduct themselves and then do their activities also very well. I think in the
It
past
means he knows you very well.
You said?
It means he knows you very well. Because you can attest to the fact that women are good. I think he knows.
Okay, so I've had conversations with him regarding most of the women on our caucuses and then on our bench, trying to encourage most of them to be active. That is where the conversations has been from. Yes.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
All right. You are welcome. So, Honorable Richard, if you have your last word, kindly pass it for us so that we can move on.
Well, thank you very much, GS. I just want to thank you very much for the opportunity given me once more to serve under this great program. I believe the program is doing well. It's an opportunity for every Ghanaian youth to come out and prove their own capability in any way that they think they can. And so I just want to thank you. You have been a supportive leader. We all look up to you. Anytime we are going down, we listen, we go back to your words, and then it encourages us. So I just want to thank you for how far you have come with us, and then encourage you to do more for our younger ones. And to Honorable Joseph, I want to tell him that he's also one of the very best when it comes to the development of the youths. And I also want to thank him as well. Honorable Kumaku is one of the best people who has taught us parliamentary procedures, and we love, and I want to congratulate all of you and encourage you that you do more to Mother Ghana. You maybe people don't see what you are doing, but some of us, we know definitely how best you have been an impact in our lives, and this is giving me hope that I'm going to my community to contest for something big when it comes to the next election coming. So I just want to thank you, want to wish you well in whatever you will do this year. Thank you.
All right. So finally, before you leave, since you are already an associate of a party, I also encourage you to go for a party card. Right. I wouldn't encourage you to put so much faith in a voter card. Go for your party card in addition to your voter card. You're already a known member. You already press neck. I have been seeing you on Facebook pressing necks. Go for your card to make it complete. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time. Kindly take your leave of us.
Thank you.
Honorable Eunice, kindly unmute your microphone and your video as well so that we can see you. All right. Good evening.
Good evening.
All right. I hope you are fine.
I'm very well by God's grace, and I trust likewise.
Yes, I am also doing very well. So
good.
feel free. This is a very friendly one. You applied for that of the first deputy majorityship
Yes.
of the majority caucus.
Yes, that.
Tell us quickly before, okay, Honorable Joseph Boachajima, kindly unmute your microphone and take your turn.
Honorable Eunice, you are welcome once again.
Thank you.
All right. So kindly help me understand why we should give you the opportunity to be the deputy chief whip or the deputy whip.
No, she applied for
First
first
deputy.
deputy majority whip.
First deputy majority whip. So tell us, convince me why we should give you the nod.
Okay. Thank you for the question.
So convince me here. Convince me here.
Sure, I will. I believe I possess what it takes to take the role of the first deputy majority whip. I will be able to assist the leaders in the majority caucus actually to run like sittings, like the activities of the day. I believe that I'll be able to assist. And I believe I'm capable of, taking that position.
What new skills are you bringing on board which will make you different from the men? You realize that over the years, the people they are mentioning, the names they are mentioning, Jose, Tajuddin, Salamatu, the Richards, the other guys that they are mentioning the name, they've been guys who have a unique character, unique aura around them they bring on board. Most of our women are not coming and are not showing. And that is a problem. If you watch the vetting today, we've stressed a lot on women empowerment and women inclusion. What unique thing can we trust you on to say that Honorable Ines is coming on board to this? And to add up, if this committee finds or deems it necessary to reschedule or put you into a point where you think will best fit, are you ready to take that as well? So my question is in two folds. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Yes, I believe I am ready. I have worked with people from diverse cultural backgrounds, and it's unfortunate that the ladies, we are not many, and it's my wish that if I am given this position, I will encourage the ladies, the women to join in, because this is a forum where everyone is out there to showcase their talent. And once you have applied to be part of YEC, you have something to give out there. So I believe that once I'm in, yes, I'll be able to assist and bring in more ladies, as well as work well with the men. Because we women, we can also do it. Just the way men are doing it, women can also do it. So yeah.
Let me not scare you, but to GS respectfully, kindly pardon me and give me some time, okay?
Okay.
Honorable Ines, let me not scare you. The caucus you are coming to lead is not a small caucus. Let me put it that way. There are the people who are smart, intelligent, and available, pressure upon pressure. The people, unlike people we had in the days previously, that you realize that when you give them a task, they're unable to perform. It is not like that. Now, to the people who have come for the vetting, even though Honorable Jose is not here, I've worked with him for some years. Seram, Ima, Salamatu. These people are top-notch leaders that you give them tasks, they execute perfectly. Now, to have another leader who would not match up to their standard is going to push the caucus down. Now we have your people watching. They want to trust you. They want to give you the opportunity to be their leader. I want you to assure them differently, like how other people have come and assured them. Let them know that Honorable Ines can do the work. so that tomorrow, if you are coming in to say contesting as the speaker, or if by God's grace you want to come and take the director of programs at YEC, or go and take the general secretary, going to go and be the general secretary for YEC, you know, people will give you the support, people will give you the opportunity to handle. Give us the assurance that you're going to work amidst every challenge that may arise. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for this. I believe everyone starts from somewhere to make it big, to become great. So this is my first time. This is my first time applying for this position. I have my master's in political science, international relations, and I have gained some skills. I have experience in leadership roles as well. So I believe that I just need to be given the platform to showcase what I also have or what I can also bring on board. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Lastly, why didn't you go for majority leader?
Thank you. As I said, I joined YEC last year. So last year's forum that we had in October, and it was actually my first experience.
Okay.
So from that, I believed that, yes, I need to start from somewhere and build myself up. So with this position, I believe I can do it very well. And also I'm learning. I'm learning more about how the whole YEC thing, the sitting, everything works. I'm still learning. So yes, it's a step at a time.
All right, I wish you well and hope to see you soon. Thank you, GS.
All right. Honorable Eunice, a quick one. Currently, what do you do for a living?
I'm currently an entrepreneur, as in I run my businesses.
Okay. All right. What are the products that you deal in? At least one of your businesses.
Okay, so I run a logistics company, as in college tracks, and that's also one good thing I can say about leadership. I mean, we started this business 8 years ago with just 2 tracks, and now we have like 10 tracks. So it's also a good way to actually let people know that I have good leadership skills. So yes, that is one. So track business, as in we work nationwide in Ghana and West African countries as well. And then I have an export business as well.
All right. Okay. So aside the role of the first deputy majorityship, which other role would you be interested in to play within the house, provided you do not get a nod as the one that you just applied for?
Thank you for that.
There are committees. There are committees. There are others. Which other role would you be interested in? Would you be interested in a different, let's say, leadership role? Because if you are leading a committee or you're having a ranking for a committee, that's also part of the leadership roles.
The speakership position is also there.
The speakership position is also there.
Yes.
There's also leadership roles within the consortium. Would you be interested?
Okay, thank you. The first deputy majority whip was my number one. But of course, I'm also I'll be working with people, and I'm sure some people can just see someone will see someone and just have the faith in them that I believe you can do this, or I believe you can do that. If you, the leaders, have seen that in me and you believe you can trust me with it, yeah, I can give it a shot.
All right. Okay, so I think I won't drag it. Honorable Francesca is here and her hand is up. Honorable Frances, if you can hear me, kindly unmute your microphone and let's hear from you.
Okay, yes. I raised my hand because I realized you've abandoned me.
Oh, okay. No, I thought your microphone wasn't working.
No, it was. I was on standby.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Honorable Eunice, welcome.
Thank you, Honorable Francisca.
Okay, I love the fact that you say you are an entrepreneur, and then yeah. So my focus is on social media and how you think you can use that to empower the women in the house. So I want to know, how do you use your social media handles, and then also how many handles do you have? Thank you.
Thank you for that. I social media, is really the thing now in this modern world, and I am active on social media: WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. Yes, TikTok not so much, but yeah, you need to give out good information out there to encourage, to advocate. Negative issues, negative posts can come along, but you try to disassociate yourself from it and rather use your platforms to talk positive stuff, to exhibit the good things that you want people to see in you, because sometimes what you post is who you are. So you have to be able to post positive stuff out there for people to actually, and also the way you actually comport yourself, be it at home or at work or with your friends or in the neighborhood, they all make a difference. So yes, social media has been very active, and yes, I'm active, and I use my social media platforms to actually advocate for positive stuff. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So a final one. We are very much aware of the new normal, a new trend where now you realize that all the applications requires your social media handles. Now, the new trend is that women are abusing the platform with things that are not supposed to be. Now it looks like bad message sells so much than the good ones. So if you want to package yourself as a woman on social media, it's either you take the other way around or you not hit. And people are so much concerned about the followers and then how much they will gain from it. As an honorable woman that you are and then the position you are vying for, how do you think you can influence a change on this new normal?
Thank you for that. It's unfortunate that yes, ladies are going to this extent just to gain fame, and when you actually analyze it critically, you realize that in the Western world, they're not doing it, but in Africa. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that it's happening that way. But I will discourage anyone who is into those things. That is not the best way to get recognition, to gain recognition out there. It just will not help. And what you put out there, it will never be erased. So I think that is what the youth, women also need to understand, that what you put out there, regardless how old you will be, it will still be there. So once later in life, when you are no longer interested in those things, or you have children who will grow up and actually see you doing this in your younger age, how would you feel? So I think that is where we need to advocate more and to talk to young people that all these things they're doing, they have repercussions. One way or the other, they'll get the consequence. It will come. So they should stay away from them. Pretty much, yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Honorable Eunice. Honorable Chair, I think I'll end here. Thank you
All
very much.
right. Thank you very much, Honorable Eunice, for coming. In case you have any question or your final words, so that we can proceed.
Okay, I just want to say a big thank you for giving us this opportunity to exhibit our talents and our potentials, our passions. We really appreciate your time, the leaders, the veteran. Thank you all for giving us, spending all this time, to go through this session with us. We really appreciate it. And we say thank you once more to YEC and to GS as well.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. Kindly take your leave of us.
Thank you.
Honorable, I mean that you joined us with Honorable Salamatu's phone. If you can hear me, kindly unmute the microphone and that of the video for us.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, Honorable Muni, good evening. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm fine, please.
All right. So you are welcome. What role did you apply for?
Second deputy majority.
It seems your voice is a bit far. Second deputy majority whip. Am I correct on that?
Yes, please.
Okay. Honorable Joseph. Okay, so let me just take the question and then Honorable Joseph, you can come in. Honorable Mumuni,
Yes.
currently, what do you do for a living?
I am unemployed.
Okay. Which of the schools did you attend? Did you last graduate from? Tamale Technical University.
Yes, please.
Is it where the phone is positioned or?
I think it is
Clearly, you are not audible. Speak clearly.
Please, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. You said Tamale Technical University.
Yes, please.
Okay. Aside what you do, have you been part of any model parliament before?
No, please.
Okay, so what are the rules of the second deputy majority whip? What do they do? What are they supposed to do at the floor of the house?
They preside over issues.
You said they do what?
They preside over issues.
All right. Honorable Joseph, kindly unmute your microphone and take your turn.
Honorable, I want to know why you are a male, but the name here is Salamatu Salifu Saparini. I don't get it. Why?
Please, I was in the house and I was finding it difficult to play. So we have a type that she come back to assist me.
Okay, so you are in the same community.
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Mr. Chair, I think I don't have any further questions for you. Thank you.
Okay. Honorable Frances, if you can hear me, kindly unmute your microphone and take your turn.
Okay, welcome, Honorable Nominee.
Thank you.
Please, can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I want to know the various platforms that you are on, the social media platforms that you are on, and how you use them.
I'm on Facebook. Aside Facebook, I have LinkedIn.
Sorry to interrupt, but I don't know if it's from my end, but I'm finding it difficult to hear you.
I think it's the positioning of the phone.
I said,
Probably you can hold the phone.
please, can you hear me?
Your sound is very faint.
Can you hear me?
Okay, I think I'll manage this.
Hello?
Yes,
It's okay.
this one is fine.
Okay. Okay. Please, the question again.
I want to know the various social media platforms that you are on and how you use them.
I'm on Facebook and I'm on LinkedIn. I just use it to have a friend chat and also like learn on it, especially LinkedIn.
Okay, so we are very much aware that Facebook and LinkedIn had two different purposes. Can you share with us the difference? Being on LinkedIn and then being on Facebook, what's the difference? And How different are they? Can you share with us?
Okay. On LinkedIn, like there are more opportunities shared over there. Unlike Facebook. Facebook on LinkedIn, all the time, everything look professional. Unlike Facebook too. Facebook is sometimes, should I say, people do go there to do advertisement, but I think on LinkedIn, it looks professional. So everything about LinkedIn looks professional, unlike Facebook.
Okay. So can we say that LinkedIn is more official and then Facebook is more or less like a casual platform? Are we on that page?
Yes.
Honorable Chair, thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Honorable Mumuni Al-Hassan,
Yes,
what do
yes.
you seek to achieve? I understand you are more interested in politics and governance. What do you seek to achieve with politics and governance? Are you a card-bearing member of any political party? You don't need to mention the party, just if you are.
Yes.
Okay. And how active are you within the politics within the community?
I'm less active, but this year, 2024 election, I was somehow active, more active. But previous years, I was less active.
Okay. So what do you seek to achieve by being politically active within your community?
I always try to help others by educating them and also to one day lead, if possible, our dear nation, Ghana.
All right. Okay, so thank you very much for your time with us. I think we'll bring your questioning to an end. If you have any question to ask or any final words also, you have the floor. Just a minute so that we can move on.
Okay. I just want to thank everyone who has been part of this vetting committee and ask me questions. Thanks very much.
All right, you're welcome. You may kindly take your leave.
Okay. Thank you.
Honorable Roger, good evening. If you can hear me, kindly unmute your microphone and your video as well. Honorable Roger, can you hear me? Honorable Roger, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, General.
All right, good evening. How are you?
I'm doing well, General. And then you?
Yeah, I'm also doing very well. So quickly, Honorable Joseph Bachajima, Honorable Roger applied for the position of First Deputy Majority Whip. Let's take our turn with him on that. Honorable Joseph, if you can hear me, kindly unmute your microphone. All right, Honorable Roger,
Yes,
have you
General.
been part of any model parliament, whether from school, the NYA, or any other organization?
Yes, please, General. Back at my days in Sunyani Technical University, I was part of the General Assembly, where I was the coordinator representing the professional students. Yeah,
Okay.
so that was the model parliament that I was part. I was the representative from the Students Representative Council to the General Assembly, representing the professional students bodies on campus.
Okay. And are you a card-bearing member of any political party?
Yes, please, General.
How active are you?
An active, very active one, of course, General. I'm a regional executive.
Okay. So within the role that you applied for, what is your basic understanding of your responsibilities as the first deputy majority whip?
Yeah, okay, this thing, that the first deputy chief whip is supposed to act in the place when the substantive chief whip is not there, and you are supposed to whip your members to be present on the floor for community business. And when there is a need for voting, you should be able to whip your members and influence them to vote in the way that your my caucus that is what I know as the roles of the first deputy chief whip.
Okay, so upon all the other roles in the House, why did you choose that of the first deputy majority whip? There's that of the speaker upcoming. There are the majority leader, the deputy majority leader, and the rest. Why did you choose that of the first deputy majority leader? The first deputy majority whip.
Okay. The reason why I chose the first deputy majority chief whip was that back at the days when I was part of General Assembly at the university, as a representative representing all the professional bodies, I was more or less called as coordinators, the coordinators of the various units. So because of my ability to be able to coordinate the various professional the departments that were within the campus to the General Assembly and then to the Students Representative Council, that has motivated me to come in and apply for the position of the first deputy chief whip. And then one reason why I didn't go for the substantive the deputy chief whip or maybe the minority chief whip itself is because this is my first time on YEC Parliament, and I want to learn the other processes or the rules of the other the portfolios that are there as time goes on. Yes, please. These are the reasons why I decided to go for the first deputy chief whip rather than the other positions, please.
All right. Thank you very much for your time with us. I think Honorable Joseph, can you hear me? Okay, so Honorable Joseph is still off. We will bring yours to an end here. If you have any final words to pass, kindly put it across so that we can proceed.
Okay, General, I would say it's a great privilege for me to be part of YEC this year. It seems I've been trying to join YEC 2023. I tried, I couldn't succeed. 2024, I tried, I couldn't succeed. And God being so good, I've been able to succeed in this 2025. And I'm most grateful to the leadership of YEC for the initiative that you have taken in trying to model we the youth for future endeavors in our distant quest to see to it that governance and then the policy development comes to the benefit of the general masses. So I'm most grateful to the leadership of YEC, and I thank you for the opportunity given to also avail myself to be interviewed on this position that I've applied. And I hope to serve YEC with my own contribution that will help YEC to be a better one as you, the leadership, this thing propounded in your mission and vision. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much for your time, Honorable Roger. You may kindly take your leave of us.
Very well.
Kindly take
Thank
your
you,
leave
Chief.
of us. Yes.
Thank you.
Honorable Frances, can you hear me?
Yes, please, I can hear you.
Okay, so I think it's left with just one honorable member, Honorable Jose. Unfortunately, I removed him from the meeting, so he's not able to join. So what we are going to do is, it's left with just the two of us. I think Honorable Joseph is off. What we are going to do is that I will end this one and quickly reschedule, develop another meeting. I'll share the link with you in the panel group, and then I'll send one to Honorable Jose only. Then we can finalize this and then end all of it. If not, we have to do his alone tomorrow, right?
Okay, so I'm on
Okay.
standby.
All right. So thank you very much for
Okay.
understanding.